What do you got there?
Dragon fruit.
Really? How can you tell?
Because it has a sticker that says it's a white dragon fruit.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's not actually white on the outside, it's just white in the inside with tiny, tiny black seeds.
Oh, I hope so. So, you like dragon fruits? What do you like about them?
That they're so sweet and juicy, and they're so good.
Well, let's check it out. That thing is awesome. Let's cut it open and see what's inside.
All right.
So let's check it out. Dragon fruit, as we call it, or pitaya or pitahaya, is fruit from a cactus, actually. It's kind of not your typical fruit, but we picked one up at the grocery store, and let's check it out. Just like she said, it is white inside, or at least for this one, and so many seeds. The texture of the fruit is kind of like watermelon. It holds its shape well. It's not super dry or crunchy per se, but it is tender and soft enough to eat. It slices well. It's really good in a smoothie or eaten by itself. You could juice it. But we're gonna just eat it like this, and we're gonna save those seeds to plant them. Here's a little close-up. The skin just peels right off really easily. And like I said, you see it holds its shape. And it breaks apart real easy. How is it?
Good. All dragon fruits are good.
All right, look at this. First time trying dragon fruit. What do you guys think?
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's yummy.
Does it taste like dragons?
Yeah.
So we don't know what dragons taste like.
I don't know what dragon tastes like.
Yeah. And so you know what? Those little seeds, you can just crunch them right up. They're like a little kiwi fruit seeds. They're just crunch right up. They're easy.
And like blueberry seeds and grape seeds.
Yeah.
Is that
Or
yummy, Sienna?
if you want, you can save them and plant them in a little flower pot and see if they
Yes.
grow.
Yes, they are
Here,
delicious.
Sienna, just eat the white part.
So let's collect some seeds. We're not going to eat all of these. We want to save some seeds and see if we can plant some. It's real easy. Use a strainer and a bowl. Just rub the fruit through the strainer. There's a lot of seeds. They're tiny. Some of them will go through. Some of them will get stuck. Just mush it through. You're going to have a little pulp in there and a little juice going through. See how the fruit just breaks right out? And just smush it through. They have got so many seeds. We don't need that many. I think this is going to be plenty. Looks pretty good. Get all that juice out. That'll be tasty. So now we got to get those seeds onto a paper towel or wax paper or something. I like paper towel because it helps absorb the moisture, and the seeds are pretty much going to stick to it. So when you save these for later, you don't have a bunch of loose seeds zooming around a bag or envelope or something. So just tap these out And like I said, there's so many, it doesn't matter if there's a few extras stuck to the bowl or the strainer. Spread them out so they're not just a giant clump. And we're gonna just let this dry. Close up you can see them. They're just like little kiwi seeds. All right, so here we are next day. I've got a little tray from a packet of cookies and a Tupperware tub, and I made sure that this little packet holder fits inside the Tupperware. We're going to want to poke some drainage holes in here, and the idea is we're going to hold moisture. This Tupperware is going to be like a little greenhouse, and we want to make sure that there's good drainage, but we want to keep the moisture in, so it's like its own little hot box. Fill it up with some soil. This is some compost and sand mix that I've been using in the garden for a while. And just get a nice level surface here. Pick out this extra junk, it's real soil, it's not out of a bag, though, a nice garden blend would be really good. Potting soil would work. And we're gonna scrape up some seeds. So like I said, they stick to the paper towel. So I'm peeling off what seems to be the loose ones, rub it a little bit. If you're too aggressive, you can break those seeds because they are rather delicate. So do what you can. That looks like enough. We'll get a few more though, what the heck. A few more just for good measure. That ought to do it. What is that, like 100 seeds? I think we'll be fine. Even if like 10 of them make it, is a great ratio. All right, so sprinkle them out evenly throughout your soil. That looks good. Pat them in. We're gonna just make sure they're a little bit spread out and add a little topsoil. We really don't want a lot. They're tiny little seeds. Looks good. All right, let's get them in their new home. Okay, so we're gonna add some water, and I'm using the mister feature on my hose, and we're gonna saturate this. I'm doing a little bit at first. This is dry soil, so it's gonna take a while to saturate completely. So spray a little, let it settle. Some's draining through already, but I know it's dry inside. Give it a little bit more. It looks like a lot of water, but we're gonna dump off the extra. We just want this to be nice and wet all the way through, not just have like a bunch of bubbles at the bottom. So I'm poking through with the knife just to see, And it looks like we've got really good saturation. So if you left all this water in here, I think it'd be too much. So we're gonna make sure that we dump off the excess. These little babies, you don't want them to have a root rot. But we're gonna make sure that they get a good start, a good wet start. And you're gonna wanna keep checking on these. Make sure that it's not gonna get all moldy and stuff inside. You wanna seal it up and open it pretty regularly. I check it like every couple of days. Just open it up, change the air a little bit, see if the water needs to be drained off or added. But once there's a lid on there, they should be good. These are some yellow dragon fruits that I had planted probably a month ago. You can see they are happy in that little box. You see the moisture stays in there, and they are happy little seedlings. Probably need to transplant those into their own little pots here pretty soon. So this is my last thing here. This is my favorite way to label things. It's cut up aluminum cans and a pencil. You know, sometimes Sharpie fades on plastic. You definitely want to label what it is, when you planted it, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it useful. Please like, subscribe, and share. I look forward to reading your comments, and hope you can join the channel for some future videos. Take care and have a great day.